If you're new to my channel, don't be a stranger, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Tashandra, and this is where we embrace the beautiful chaos of life. I share everything from my sister-locke's journey and small business adventures to wellness, parenting adult children, and whatever else pops into my head. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, I don't think this is going to be a long video. I just wanted to come on here while I unbox two items that I purchased from the buy sell trade groups. I believe there were two different groups that I made these purchases from for Portland leather goods, and I'm really excited. These are two colors that I don't have in my small but growing collection. One of them I would say is a color that some people don't seem to be very excited about. So tomorrow is going to be a sea sale, and I've been reading some of the comments, and people are like, "Oh, I don't want to get mango, mammy, vanilla." So this is a mango classic poppy, and I also was able to get another Adriana, which is going to be my second Adriana. And let's open this one first. This seller is always really great. She always wraps things in plastic, which I can appreciate, especially because you don't know what's going to happen with the weather. Let's see here. Wow, this is actually a really pretty color. So I wasn't sure if I was going to like Cowboy mint. I've seen other products in this color online, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted something in this color in a large, like a large bag, but this is actually really pretty. I don't know if you can really see how pretty it is on camera. It does have some blemishes on it. So here, I don't know that you can see that here, here, and here, maybe about there. But I'm going to condition this, and I'm sure those will come right out. The back of it is in great condition. Because of this ring light, I don't know that you can really get a good appreciation for the color, but this is the Cowboy mint Adriana. There you go. Very happy with this purchase. Very, very happy. I think that this color is actually pretty neutral. All right, so let's open this mango classic poppy. So I do have two other classic poppies. I have one in Lagoon and another one in Orchid. I purchased both of these from the Houston store. So as you can see, I have the Cowboy boot from when I went to the Houston store. And then I also have two large poppies. I have one in cold brew that I purchased from BST as well. And then I have this sugar poppy that I received in one of the C grade sales. This has the paper on top. There's no plastic on it, but that's okay. We didn't have any issues with weather. But it seems like that's a, kind of one of the recommendations is if you are going to sell something or send something to a person, to wrap it in the tissue paper and then put it inside of some sort of plastic just in case it experiences some extreme weather like rain or anything like that. The bag doesn't get compromised. But let's talk a little bit about this purse. I actually like the color. I know that it is a color that some folks are not necessarily excited about, but it seems to be really a neutral color. It's very, very pretty. This bag is, let's see if you can get a good idea for the color of this bag. Let's compare this to, trip over this box. This is a honey utility. So in comparison, it is, of course, a lot lighter than the utility. I would say that the color is actually very similar to Mango Skin. All right, so there is some wrinkling on the bag, but that's nothing that I am concerned about. The back of the bag looks really good. Just a little bit of wrinkling there. One thing that I can say that I'm not very fond of is the inside pocket for the poppy. I do like that it has the inside pocket. However, I don't like seeing the stitching. But when you're wearing the bag, you don't see the stitching. I just know that it's there. So when I see it, I'm like, ugh. But, once you put it on, it's not that big of a deal. Inside of the bag looks great. This this bag is brand new. It has not been used. There's no hide stamps or anything inside of it. I know with the poppy, sometimes the zipper can be a bit of an issue. So I'm gonna pull this all the way back to the end, and it did catch just a bit, but nothing too bad. All right, so let's try this on. It is already on the highest hole that it can go into. And for reference, I am 5'4.5" and I weigh currently 142. So the purse on the on the highest setting hits me right here at my waist. And that's it's a great place for it. This is exactly where I wear all of my poppies. One thing that I can say is if I turn this and just wear it on my shoulder, now it becomes way too long. I don't like my purses hanging like this, and I always feel like it's gonna fall off my shoulder anyway. But this would be too far down, so I would have to consider adding some additional holes to the strap if I wanted to wear it that way. But this is actually a very pretty bag. I am extremely happy about this purchase. Let's see, for those of you who don't know what can fit inside of a classic poppy, I've been carrying this large poppy. This is an accordion zip wallet. I have and that wallet, the color of that wallet is cold brew. I have a cobalt gordita, my car keys, as well as Galen's keys because I could not find my keys when I was leaving, and a cobalt taco tassel pouch, which this is not going to fit inside of here very easily. I mean, I can get it in here, but there's not a lot of space. So I have to turn this in here, put it zipper side down. This gordita, I can just, I don't know, can't really stick this in there. But let's zip this up and see here. Okay. So with those items in there, the zipper is a bit wonky. Right, so again, this is the accordion wallet as well as a taco tassel pouch and some keys. So definitely you need things that have a smaller profile if you're using the classic poppy. So now that I've taken the keys out, well, I guess I could leave the keys in here, but I can have the gordita and the keys in here with the accordion wallet, and that should not be an issue for zipping it up if I can get the zipper to work. All right, so now you see there's no wrinkling here. All right, So that is it. I am really happy with these purchases. I'm looking forward to using this new purse. It is really, I am pleasantly surprised with the color. Very happy about this color. I had already told myself if I get it and I don't like the color, then I can always give it to someone or donate it. But there is no need for that because I will definitely get some use out of this. So now I'll figure out where I'm going to put this on my shelf. I'm gonna stick this back here with the other Adriana. I try not to have these things touching so there's not, any color transfer. But that's it for today. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and happy to answer any questions that you have. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.